everyone. Welcome to this Aquarius full moon reading. Aquarius in your chart shows you where you visualize, where you're a visionary, and where you have wishes for the future. And this is a part of you in your chart that when the full moon comes, the moon is a chance to harvest. And the full moon is ultimately the harvesting of the zodiac sign that is happening in. So this full moon has a lot of detachment and endings, choosing when to commit and when to recommit, that is connected to you manifesting with this energy. So a lot of this has to do with the things that seem to be warmer to you, the things that seem to be more than likely they still have a future with you, and then the things that seem colder to you, that seem to be clearly detaching or pushing away. And those are the things that you're probably at the end of a cycle with these things, and it is time to detach. Now, there could be reasons why it's difficult to detach, and some of those reasons may be a promise, an agreement that you feel that you have to fulfill. And because you haven't fulfilled this, you don't feel like you can move on and detach the way that you want to. So what ends up happening here is that you have to make a commitment to really create closure before you, along with you moving on. Not before you move on, but along with you moving on. That's going to be the very big difference with this. This is a great time for you to go into the depths of your own dreams and wishes and see that along with these things manifesting for you, that you are closing a deal. And it's not quite that it trickles over, but you know what? When you look at Aquarius, right, and how Aquarius carries the water, okay, I want you to follow me here. There are certain things that do trickle over into your dream wishes and your dream manifestations. And this allows you to see that everything that's happening to you is happening towards these dreams. It's working for you. And so what's trickling over after you decide who you are going to detach commitment from now, right, are the things that you agreed that you would complete in that commitment. So you're recommitting to your agreement with this thing, this entity, this person, this place, this circumstance that you are detaching from. This is Aquarius. This is how I want to interpret Aquarius for this reading. It is the trickling over, and how you handle that, how you perceive that, how you treat that. And in the space of optimism is really supporting this. And that is because Mars and Jupiter are in conjunction with each other. And because Mars and Jupiter are in conjunction, they are making a trine to this full moon. So what is supporting this wishful thinking, this wishful visionary, this detaching from old commitments, right? Handling over the trickling and getting you into manifesting your wishes come true, and how you're harvesting these wishes is your perspective on that trickle over. If you're like, nah, I don't want to do that, I don't want to give them anything else, then that is a state of being that is still in a state of lack, and is still stuck in the space of the negativity that you feel with that ending. So you see, Aquarius is the opposite of Leo. And in our detaching, there is a graceful gift to detach cleanly, to not have drama associated with the detachment. And this gift is also being brought to you with Jupiter supporting this energy. And Jupiter and Mars is a fast abundance channeling to this full moon. And a fast abundance is based off of this perspective that you are fortunate, that you don't have to be negative, that you can see the trickle over as something that you can handle. And Mars makes it even more about the strength to handle it. You know, there's a lot of people who are scared of being strong. They are, and they enjoy weakness. And they don't really enjoy it, but they contain weakness and avoid. And so Mars and Jupiter is really only going to help the strong. Okay, it's really only going to help the strong. Where is it that you have been strong to face the things, the complexities, the contrast in life, and know that you're going to be okay? That is the strength that of Mars. When you go to the gym and you get your ass beat by, the elliptical, by your instructor, by your personal trainer, and you're actually okay at the end of it all, because what it's doing is it's building up your strength. This is creating the muscle of optimism in a low mind thinking space. That's Mars and Jupiter conjunct in Gemini, trining this Aquarius full moon. Now, Jupiter does another thing where it bounces. Jupiter is bouncing, okay? And Jupiter bounces this full moon energy, and it bounces the full moon energy over to what? Saturn. That's right, because as all of this is happening for the full moon, something else is happening as Jupiter and Saturn are in a square with one another. They are tightening up with a square. And Saturn is in Pisces. And this is about regulating your dream life. Aquarius is your vision for the future. Pisces is the dream itself. Pisces is the dream life in its entirety. Pisces is the concept of who you're going to identify with because you're living that dream life. And Saturn may make you have doubts in Pisces. And this is where Jupiter comes and squares off with Saturn and ensures that doubts do not overcome you. And remember, Jupiter is also trining the full moon. So Jupiter ain't playing no games during this full moon transit. So if you guys would like to get the worksheets on the Aquarius full moon, it is now on my Gumroad shop. And I now have a really cool deal where if you get over $45 worth of worksheets, you will get a free astrology notebook. Okay, and this free astrology notebook is in companionship with the worksheets. Okay, so that you can do the worksheets in your notebook, because the worksheets put you to work. Okay, so thank you guys so much for tuning in to my reading on the Aquarius full moon, and I'll see you in the next video, y'all.